Yo, once again, it's on. Real Kids TV back at you. You know what I mean? Back in the house like kitchen sinks. Hopefully you like the video. Feel free to comment, subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Share and hit that post notification so anytime I bring you this heat, you're amongst the first to receive it. I want to talk about, first of all, before I get started, let me send condolences out to Gilly the kid and family, on the loss of your son. Very tragic situation. Definitely prayers is going up for you, man. And with that being said, I want to get into Hassan Campbell's comments that he made in regards to Gilly the kid's son, unfortunately being killed. Hassan Campbell is somebody I watch. I'm subscribed to his channel. So if you're not familiar, with Hassan Campbell, man, go check him out, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a person that, I've never met the guy before, but he seems to be a very opinionated individual, and he's going to express his opinion regardless of who it's about. And he made some statements, about Gilly the kid's son that I don't necessarily agree with. Now, I have a partner that's from New York. He's from Harlem. He knows some people that know Hassan. He doesn't know him directly. And he says he's definitely about his business, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's no disrespect to Hassan. Like I said, I'm subscribed to his channel, but I don't agree. And if I don't agree, then I got to call it out. I don't agree with a couple of things that he said. He stated on his channel that I think he had gone live. And he stated that Gilly and Wallow had signed a $100 million deal. I don't know if it's to be true or not. I know they signed a big deal. But nevertheless, it has nothing to do with me. But supposedly, I know that they signed a significant deal. So because you have money, is that supposed to keep all tragedy away from you? Does that mean that you're still not going to go through tragic events, your family, yourself? Look at Jamie Foxx. He got all the money in the world. And he, I just seen his interview that he did this morning, and he almost lost his life. Best doctors in the world, best care in the world, and he still almost lost his life. So having money doesn't necessarily shield you from everything. Now, I understand to a certain extent of what he was saying. If you all just signed a $100 million deal, why is your son still in the hood, putting himself in that predicament, in that situation in which these things can happen? That's why I disagree, because his son was 25 years old. His son was an aspiring rapper. I had listened to a couple of his songs, man, previously, and he seemed like he was on his way. And he had some push behind him, with Gilly and them getting behind him and really putting him out there and putting him on his platform and kind of introducing him to the world, because they have a huge platform. Gilly the kid and Wallow, $1 million worth of game. Shout out to them brothers, They got a huge platform. So they were able to, kind of give him a jump start on his career. I can't say what, the young man was doing in the hood. I can't say, it's an unfortunate situation, but we just don't know what happened. See, a lot of times, and Terrence Gangsta Williams, man, shout out to him. Check his channel out too. Terrence Gangsta Williams, he alluded to the fact of a lot of times you got bread, but it gets a little lonesome in them big old houses that you have. So you want to go back to, where And that's your local, that's your hood, your neighborhood. Wherever you come from. That's where your friends are. All the people you grew up with, that's where they're at. So you often find yourself back in those neighborhoods. And in the famous words of Lil Boosie, typically you're going to get killed in your own, your own city, your own neighborhood. Because people are hypnotized by hatred. That's what Lil Boosie said. People are hypnotized by hatred. And basically what he means by that is, everywhere you look, Wallow and Gilly, Wallow and Gilly. Turn on the TV, Wallow and Gilly. Turn on, your phone, Wallow and Gilly. On your tablet, Wallow and Gilly. You walk the streets, Wallow and Gilly. So you got people that's sitting around like, man, these dudes sit up there and got all this money. Okay, we got something for them. Maybe we can't get them, but we're going to get their son. And that could have been the case, may not have been the case. Could have just been random. Could have just been a situation to where he was at the wrong place at the, wrong time. We don't know. But with that being said, you definitely have a lot of haters out here. And so, you see a lot of people. This is my city, man. This is my hood. Man, there's always some haters that's lurking. They don't like you. They don't like you just for, they liked you when you was broke. Yeah, they liked you when you didn't have nothing going on. But the truth of the matter is, you can't take everybody with you. So once that success comes and they see you out here and you getting it, but they looking at you like, man, you don't struggle no more. What you doing in the hood? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no problems no more, man. You ain't got to be here. People's jealous, man. Hypnotized by hatred. Young Dolph killed in his own city. There's countless rappers killed in their own cities, killed in their own hoods. The very same cities that they'll claim that they so loved in. That's something for people to think about. So that's the first issue that I had with Hassan Campbell, as far as, him saying, why is Gilly's son even in the hood? Like I said, he's 25 years old. I'm sure Gilly warned him, told him, tried to tell him. But what can you do? Once they grown, they grown. So how you gonna blame Gilly for that? Secondly, he made a statement talking about when he accepted the $100 million, or however amount, much it was, that he knew that Gilly knew that somebody would be sacrificed. My thing is this. I understand that those things do happen. I understand that people do have doors that they can walk through. I just don't think that that's always the case. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes just hard work. Sometimes, people, there's a demand for you. Them guys blew up. So when people see that you blowing up, they say, well, hold on. We're going to throw a boatload of money at them because we feel like we can take them really, really to the next level that they're not capable of getting to on their own, because they don't have the resources and the machine behind them to get to that level. So I don't believe that every time somebody comes up, somebody was sacrificed or it's something gay. Does it happen? Yeah, definitely. I'm sure that it does happen. But Hassan Campbell, it's like saying, okay, because you got a lot of subscribers on your show. The man got, I think, close to 500,000 subscribers. So let's just say somebody came along and wanted to give you a deal and give you a show. And they offered you 30, 40 million. And you decide to take it. Does that mean that one of your kids or loved ones or friends, that's close to you is going to be sacrificed? Is going to be killed? And I just didn't agree with that. Gilly knew when he took that deal that he was signing a deal with the devil, and he was, come on, man. So you basically saying that Gilly knew that his son was going to be sacrificed when he took that 100 million, or however much it was. It was a lot of money. And those are the 2 points I just didn't agree with, man. To me, those things shouldn't even be discussed, particularly right now. The man just lost his son. When you made this video, I think it was the day after he had lost his son. I don't even know if it had been 24 hours. We always looking for somebody to blame. But the truth of the matter is, man, tragedy happens. It's unfortunate. Tragedy happens, and we're always looking for somebody to blame other than the person that actually did it. That's all I'm saying. I just wanted to touch down on that, you know, unfortunate situation. And it's sad, man. But unfortunately, it's not going to be the last. You know, these young guys out here, man, they just, like Pac said, man, you out there killing like 25 to life just never crossed your mind, man. I mean, you tired of being free? Because that's how it seems. Out here shooting people in broad daylight. No mask. But even if you did wear a mask, it don't make it right. I'm just saying, these youngsters, man, they just out of control out here, man. Not all of them, but a lot of them out of control, man. Unnecessary killing. Sad, man. Once again, man, shout out to Gilly and Wallow, man. Praying for y'all brothers, man. You know, unfortunate situation, man. Very, very sad. Real Kens TV. Hopefully you liked the video. Feel free to comment. You know, definitely subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Hit that share button. Hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this heat, this action, you're amongst the first to receive. Real Kens TV, man. We out.